Yep.
marketing, social media, they just stopped everything. Well, now we have interest rates above 6%. We've got inventories going up. We know builders have started to, not only offer
Hmm.
discounts, but also slash prices. So then the question is, okay, well, should I start doing social media again? And what is the best way to utilize that? So let's just jump right into it. And first question that I have for you is what are some underutilized elements in a builder's social media strategy?
That's a great question. And I see it all the time. You go and you look at, maybe you look at the builder's website and it's phenomenal and they have, beautiful pictures on it. But then you go to their social media and there's not very many photos, or the photos that are there aren't very high quality, or they're not using photos of real people. They're using all lifestyle photos. And then the other things that really can still be, surprisingly enough, still be missing are the videos, Instagram reels, and then advertising. Not advertising on social media is probably the number one reason if you don't have any engagement. Because, unfortunately, there is some sort of connection between advertising and organic search, which, they're not going to tell you on Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
I can tell you can spend as little as $200 a month and get greatly enhanced reach and exposure from that campaign.
That's interesting because I was, the follow-up question to this is how does that hinder effectiveness? So if I'm a builder and I'm only posting organically, what I hear you saying is they're not going to like spell this out, but
Yeah.
essentially you're not going to have that great of a reach if you're only posting organically. Tell us a little bit more about
Right.
that.
So all of these things, it's kind of interesting because the same is true for poor quality photos. Anything that you do that causes, friction or reduces the number of people who come to your site is going to limit your effectiveness. And let's face it, if you've got somebody creating great social media content, you want people to see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, right now, if you're not boosting post, minimally boosting post on Facebook, then probably only, 20%, maybe 10% of the people who follow your page even see your content, much less anyone who doesn't follow your page, because they're not going to see it unless somebody shares it. So again, if you're out there trying to sell something, which we all are, right, and doing this for business purposes, spend a little bit of money and boost those posts because you reach so many more people, then they keep coming back. So you create kind of this organic traffic as a result of paid traffic.
It's a common misconception, I assume, is that I have 1,000 people following my page, so I assume if I post something, 1,000 people see it. But what I
Yeah,
hear you saying is,
unfortunately not.
no, that's not what's happening.
It's a huge misconception.
So if I want to have my post seen, I have to pay to play, essentially.
Absolutely. We all knew when these sites came out, they weren't going to stay free. Not much in life is free. And then there's that saying that you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah,
So, but the problem is, if you're not paying for it, you're still paying somebody to create that content.
Mhm.
Whether it's somebody in-house, whether it's, somebody you're related to, or whether it's, an agency, there's still a cost involved, whether that's somebody's time or, your money.
Yeah.
So
So if I am a builder and I'm going to try to do my own, let's just talk about Facebook posting, or I'm hiring someone to do it, would I want to boost every single post?
no, I would just pick, depending on the size of the builder, maybe boost one a week,
Okay.
$20, $25, boost one a week, boost it at a time that lots of people are viewing your page. And I'll tell you another thing, you talk about what's hindering people. Look at what Facebook and Instagram tell you the most popular time is for your page. It
Oh,
is
okay.
probably not when you want to post. It is probably 7 p.m. at night in your time zone. But that's when you need to post because that's when people are on the page looking at
Sure.
stuff. So
Right.
that's the other thing that hinders people. They're like, well, where's my post? You haven't posted yet. It's 10 o'clock, in the morning. I'm like, well, we're not posting it till 7 p.m. tonight because that's when
Mhm.
people are going to look at it.
So that's why you want to use a scheduling tool so then you can at least time it
Because
when the
yeah,
most
it'll
eyes are on
tell
it.
you. Yeah, all those scheduling tools will tell you what the most optimized time is to
Mm,
schedule
It's
your
a good tip.
content.
It's a good